Good morning, girls. Today we're still completing on the lessons which is related to the volume. Today we have lesson 16.4, volume formulas, pages 368 and 369. Let's start first by explaining for you the formula of the volume. We explained it the last time and we said if I have a rectangular prism, how to get the volume of it? The formula is length multiply width multiply height. It means you will multiply three different dimensions from your rectangular prism. Okay, if I put the length and the width together, what we call this? I want you to watch the photo here of the rectangular prism. The base of it is what? Here the one which is colored purple. This is a rectangle, yes? Do you remember what is the area of the rectangle equals what? It's length multiplied by width. Here it is the length, this is the width. Okay, so if I have length multiply the width, I can call it area. So I can replace length multiply by the width. I can put instead of it the area of the rectangle, which here we call it B. What mean B? This is the base of the rectangular prism. The base of it is a rectangle. So this area of this rectangle, here I will call it B for the base. And the height is still the same. So if you have the area of the base, you can multiply it directly by the height. If you don't have the area and you have the length alone, the width alone, it's okay also. You have this choice and this choice. Both formulas are exactly the same. So let's repeat again. How to find the volume for the rectangular prism? The volume equals length multiply width multiply height. Okay, but some questions can give you the area directly. Okay, great, fine. And instead of I will multiply these two, it's ready for me the area, which is length multiply the width. So you will put this base and multiply it by the height. So I will use this one if the area is given for me, or I will use this one if the area is not given and they give you length and width and the height. How can I know that the area is given? If you have one of the dimension with a unit squared, it means its area. What does mean? It means that if I told you beside the base, I put for you that it's 35 inch squared, and I did not tell you this is area or this is length or this is width or what. Once you find the squared, it means this is the area. You will put it here instead of B. So if you have any unit squared, means centimeter squared, inch squared, feet squared, anything squared, it means this is area. But if I have the unit alone, so this is regular dimension. Like if I have just inch, so this is can be the length, can be the width. But if I have it squared, it means this is the area. Or they can tell you directly that the base equals 35 inch squared. Let's see the question. Use formula to find the volume of the rectangular prism. Question number 1. Here I have the length, I have the width, I have the height. So I will write my formula and substitute in it. The length is 4, the width is 7, the height is 2. So I will multiply them together, then I will get the answer. 4 times 7 will give me 28. Then 28 I should multiply it by 2. It will give me 56. Then I will watch the unit, it's meter. So meter what? If volume, so it's cubed. Area squared, regular dimension, so just put the unit. Okay, so once I'm getting any volume, I have to write my unit cubed. So 56 cubed. Let's see another question. For example, here question number 3, find the volume of the figure. How can I get here? Here, what is the information that you have? Can you see 8 inch? 8 inch, this is what? From down to up, we call it height. Okay. Here, 25 inches squared. They told you that this face is 25 inches squared. I see squared, this means it's what? It's area. Not length, not width. This is area for this face. If you have the area of the top like the bottom, they are exactly the same. Okay, so I will use which formula? V equals B multiplied by H. The base or the top is what? 25 squared. Here it is. Multiply by H, which is 8. So 25 multiplied by 8. 5 times 8 is 40, 2 times 8 16, and 4 20. So it's 200. 200 what? Here inch. So 200 inch cubed, because this is a unit for a volume, and so on. So if you have the 3 dimensions, just multiply them. If you have the area and the height, also multiply them. This formula can be correct. This formula also can be correct. Let's see another question. Find the missing dimension for the rectangular prism. Question number 13. I have the length, I have the width, I have the volume, and the height is missing. How to find the height if any one of them is missing, like the length, the width, the height? How can I find it? You will make the volume and divide it by length multiply width. Means what? Height will be equal to volume divided by length multiplied by width. Okay, if the length is missed, I will put the length equal volume divided by height multiply width. Any one of them is missed, you will do the same way. Okay, so the volume is 60. The fraction sign means division. Then length is 2, width is 15. Okay, I will do this multiplication first, then I will divide. So still I have 60 up, down 2 times 15 is 30. 60 divided by 30 will give what? Cross 0 with 0. And 6 divided by 3 equals 2. And my unit is meter. Do I need to put squared or cube? No, because this is just the height, not area and not volume. So it's 2 meters. Let's see the next one. Use the toy chest shown for exercises 15 to 17. Question number 50. Jed builds a toy chest that's 4 inch, taller than the one shown. Okay, here my height is 18 and he did a toy chest like this one, but it's more high. So I have to add more 4 inch to the height that we have it here. So 18 and 4, it means that the height that he did is 22 inch. Okay, let's complete. How much greater is the volume of Jed's toy chest? We want to know how much greater the volume of the box that he did. Okay, to know how much greater, it means what? I want to compare it with this box. I want to compare it with the box that he did. How can I compare? Comparing, it means subtraction. So I have to get the volume of this box, then I have to get the volume of his box, then subtract them. Okay, so first this box, how can I get the volume of it? Length multiplied by width multiplied by height. So let's multiply. 3 multiplied by 20 will give me 60 multiplied by 18. 60 multiplied by 18, put the 0 down, then 6 times 8 will give me 48. 1 times 6 is 6 plus 4 will give 10. So it's 1080 inch cubed. Let me write it here, 1080, because we will erase this one to get the volume of the box that Jed did. The volume of the box that he did, it's exactly the same, but the height will be different. Okay, so the volume equals what? Also the length is 3, multiply the width, which is 20, but the height is 22. We said it's 4 inch taller. Let's multiply them. Here I have 60 multiplied by 22. Put the 0 down. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 6 is 12 and 1 13. So 1320 inch cubed. This is the volume of the box that he did. Now I want to compare this one with this one to tell how much this one is greater. So I need to subtract. So 1320 minus 1080, 0, then this is 12, 3 is 2, 12 minus 8 will give 4, 2 minus 0 is 2, 1 minus 1 is 0, so 240 inch cubed. So his toy chest is more greater with 240 inch cubed. Now we're done. Thank you so much, guys, for listening.